everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Hi everyone, so today I have Pika with me, and Pika is the Pika Sculpt by Bonnie Brown. And I have her on with me today because I'm going to be participating in Pika Wednesday, which this week is hosted by Jesika at Jessica's Homestead Life. Now, I had her all dressed up last week for Tami's theme, which was Ocean or Blue. Tami is the other host of Pika Wednesday, and she's at Tater Tot's Nursery. I had this one all dressed up, and then I didn't get a chance to do the Wednesday theme last week, so I thought what I would do is bring her on all dressed up in that theme, and I'm going to tell you about her outfit, and then tell you that this week's theme from Jesika is called Show Us Your Collection or Siblings, or Show Us Your Siblings. So show us their siblings, something like that. But anyway, what I thought I would do is I have another Reborn doll that I think could easily be Pika's sibling. So I'm going to bring her on in just a minute. So, but I wanted to show you her outfit. But first of all, this is her little pet, her little pet unicorn. And Carrie, if Carrie's little cuties, you might recognize this little pet. Carrie gave it, gifted to our nursery several years ago. And when I got Pika, I was thinking that would be a really nice little pet for her because of the big eyes, just like Pika's eyes. So that's her little pet. So I'll put her little pet aside for just a moment. And I chose the color of blue from last week's theme. And let me show you the outfit. It's a darling little outfit. It's a two-piece, and this outfit was gifted to our nursery by my shoe fairy friend Jan. She had gone to the Kansas Doll Show last year in September and had seen this little outfit, and she so graciously sent it to me. So it's a really cute, looks like handmade little outfit, and it's sort of like made like a pinafore. There's no little dress that goes under it, but it does, the way that you put it on is from the side. She's got both sides that tie together. And then the back of it has a little snap, and then it's like got a little opening like that in the back. Super cute dress, just adorable. And then it also came with these darling lacy socks with the matching satin bows. And these little, let me show you her little cute little bloomers too. There's her little matching bloomers. Now this is a penguin theme. So I kind of stretched it. I was thinking, well, I don't have any ocean outfits for my babies, but this is a penguin theme, and I do know that penguins swim in the ocean. So it's stretching it a little bit for the ocean theme, but the main theme that I wanted to focus on was blue. And so that's why she's wearing this darling blue outfit. Now the bonnet, I've had this bonnet for quite a while. I got this from Etsy. It's a handmade, beautiful little bonnet, and that's her official bonnet. When I have no other hats for her to wear, this is the bonnet that she wears because it fits her so perfectly. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring her sibling over, and I'm actually going to change her sibling. And so let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to move this one over for just a moment, and I'll show you who I'm going to bring over. Hopefully you're not going to fall, don't fall down. And this is Zoe. And I thought that she was the perfect sibling because of her big brown eyes. And she's a little tiny thing too. She wears about the same size, and she's about the same size as Pika. Now this is the Layla sculpt by Andrea Arcello, and she was reborn by Emma Bennett. Yes, she was. I don't know if I mentioned that Pika was reborn by Melissa O'Neill. I'm not sure. But this one here was reborn by Emma Bennett, the artist that has done about half of the reborns in my collection. So anyway, I thought I would follow the theme of the sibling part of the theme and get her changed into a real pretty dress, a coordinating dress that'll go along with Pika's. And so here it is. And Suzanne of Suzanne's Baby's Nursery will definitely recognize this dress. This is a dress that she gifted my nursery when I got my Tiffany Rose, my little preemie baby. And so, and it fits her really well too. However, I'm sure that it's going to fit my little Zoe really nicely as well, because like I said, she's a little one. Really, really pretty. And this is also a homemade or a handmade dress. Yeah, real pretty dress. And it's got these real light blue buttons in the back, and then this sort of satin edging. So yeah, I think she's going to look really darling in that. And it also came with these coordinating bloomers. So yeah, I just thought it would be fun to do that today with these two. This is the bow that I'm going to be putting on Zoe. And I chose this bow because it's got the same sort of colors that's in the dress. See the orange that's in the dress and the blue. And then it also matches along with the lace that's in Pika's bonnet. So yeah, I thought that would be a real pretty one to put on her today. And then along with these cute little satin crib shoes. Aren't they darling? I love these. Yes, I do. And then these cute little lacy socks. Lace, lace, lace. Lots of lace today. So I'm going to set Pika aside with her little pet so that we can get Miss Zoe all changed up into her outfit. So here we go. I think I'll put her, I'm going to put Pika up here. I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging here. I'm going to take my beautiful Susie Q pillow. This was gifted to our nursery by my dear friends in Montreal, Canada, Paula and Claudia Trunca, and I just love it. Yep, it stays on my changing table all the time, but for now I am going to bring over the little kid pillow so that I can change Miss Zoe. And she'll be more comfortable on this pillow than she will be on with the larger pillow. Yeah, we'll go ahead and I'm not sure how much of, I think you're just going to be able to see Pika's little, the bottom of her soles right now. But that's okay because she is not the star of the show today. She is not the star. Well, she's sort of the star because after all, it is Pika Wednesday, but her little sibling down here wants to take center stage today, I think. So anyway, let's go ahead and get her changed. And she's already wearing a beautiful bracelet. It says "Made with Love" on the silver heart. And so the bracelet's going to go really nicely with the outfit, with the dress that I'm going to be putting on her. Right now she's wearing a darling outfit. This is my favorite outfit on her. For some reason, her dark hair and dark eyes really goes with the red and the black of this Minnie Mouse outfit. And so I always like putting that on her. But we're going to take it off and we're going to dress her up in a beautiful handmade dress. Yes, we are. So yeah, Peeka Wednesday. Like I said, it's hosted by Jesika. This week it's Jesika of Jesika's Homestead Life and Tami of Tater Tot's Nursery. Now, how could I forget that? So yeah, Tami of Tater Tot's Nursery. And so those two ladies are friends, and they put their heads together every week and decide what they take turns hosting, and they decide what the theme is going to be for each week. And what they always tell us is it can be, if you don't have a Pika and a Pika doll, you can use any doll that you would like to use, for the theme that they come up with. So yeah, it's sort of like a come one, come all type of thing, a weekly theme. So all of the details about the theme and the channel links will be in my my details. I'm looking to see. I think it might be okay to leave this on her. I didn't bring up another onesie. I thought she had another onesie on underneath this one. Usually I do put a onesie on underneath. That's just like a plain white one. So I'm hoping that the sleeves don't show through. If they do show through, we'll just we'll just tuck them under. No big deal. So anyway, you guys, it has been quite a warm week. As always, I was looking at the temperature today, and because of the humidity, like right now at this time, it's a couple of minutes after noon Eastern time. The temperature is supposed to be like 103 degrees. That's with the humidity. So it's pretty rough out there right now. So it's really been a super hot summer and wetter than normal, with all the rain that we've been getting. My garden is doing really well. Before I did this video, I went out there to take a look at the garden, and I ended up picking, about probably, I would say, a quart of tomatoes off of my tomato plants. They're like the size of a cherry tomato. And I just can't believe the amount of tomatoes I'm getting. It's just absolutely awesome. So yeah, now these little bloomers are really fitting her nicely. Yep. Yeah, like I said, she originally I didn't have any outfits at all when I first got my first Tink sculpt by Bunny Brown, and she's my Tiffany Rose that I mentioned. And so Suzanne was just happened to be she was looking online at it was a doll show, one of the doll shows. I don't know which one it was, but they were having a pre-sale or something, and Suzanne saw a bunch of outfits for preemies, and she just bought them up. She bought me several outfits and dresses, and it was so kind of her to do that. I was just blown away by they're just, each one that she got was just gorgeous. And this is fitting this little one very nicely. You can see that she's definitely She's not super preemie. She's sort of in between preemie and newborn, small newborn. But I'm loving this dress on her, and the color is just really, really nice. So let's go ahead and get her little shoes and socks on, and then we'll get her accessories on. Oh, I wanted to mention that it's been really nice being able to get across the creek. On the days that it rains super hard, like with thunderstorms, I can't take my walks with my dog Jenny across the creek, and so it's really disappointing because that's the shadiest part of the property for me to take walks with her, and I love it, and she loves it too. So we've had a couple of thunderstorms that, gosh, it was just this past week, that were it rained so hard that it filled the creek back up and I couldn't cross. But as of yesterday, I could cross again. And one of the days that I took Jenny out and we couldn't cross, but that Jenny wanted to sunbathe, I took a video of her sunbathing, and I also took a video of the creek sounds rushing by and stuff. So I know that a lot of my dolly friends love to see the creek and hear the creek sounds going over the rocks and things like that. And so I took that video for you, and I am going to put it at the end of this video for everyone who is interested in seeing that. It's really, really relaxing. I love the sounds of the water. I had there was a time not too long ago that my hubby said, well, I might have to take all your rocks out of the creek, and you won't have your rocks anymore because the creek is, it's like there was starting to be a hole being dug in the creek because of the way the water flowed, and he was going to have to rearrange it somehow. But and I said, oh no, I have so many dolly friends that love that, and I love it too. But I said, go ahead and do what you need to do, to keep the creek going. So so I just really thought he was going to have to remove the rocks, and we wouldn't have our pretty creek anymore. But instead, he rearranged the rocks to where it actually looks like a really super cool waterfall of the creek going over. And when the creek gets low enough for me to show that to you, I will do a video of that because I love it. I mean, he actually made it look like a waterfall, a short waterfall, not a really tall one. So he actually made it better. Yeah, he's a good guy, I'll tell you what. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this on. Look at how nicely that matches. And then her cute little shoes. These are just darling. I've had these shoes for a long, long time. Yes, I have. When my daughter was born, she was my firstborn. My mom's sister, my aunt, had sent me a darling pair of little crib shoes, little soft crib shoes. They weren't like this, but they were just adorable, and I kept them for years, and I'm not sure what happened to them. But I'm sure that it was, before I started collecting baby dolls. Otherwise, I would have hung on to them. Yeah, I don't know. I must have just given them away and thought, well, what am I going to do with these, It's probably what happened. That does happen in life, doesn't it? You think you're not going to use it, and then poof. But I think these are really cute too. Yeah. All right, they look really cute with this outfit because it's a very fancy dress. A very fancy dress. So let's bring Pika back down. Let's see if I can, I'm not sure how I'm going to rearrange this part of it, but I think if I just, what if I did this? What if I did this? There we have the two little sisters. Can you see them, or are they too far away? Let's see. Yeah, let's move her a little bit closer. There we go. You know, yeah, let's make them strike a pose. Little Pika's gonna strike a pose. Yes, she is, along with her darling unicorn. Yeah, this works. So we have the two sisters in coordinating dress outfits. You can see the part of her little dress out here. And I think they look just super cute together. Yes, they do. So little siblings for today's Pika Wednesday theme. So Jessica and Tami, I hope that that you like this video, and I hope that everyone else on my channel does too. It's always fun to do a video for you all. So anyway, everyone, remember that there's a video at the end of my dog Ginny and the beautiful creek. And thank you so much for visiting today. And until we meet again, bye-bye from me, little Pika and little Zoe. Bye-bye.